Hi everyone, welcome back to Cogent English. Today in this video, I'm going to do the most requested video or the topic in connection with the comprehension passage. As you know, most of the competitive examinations and even CBSE and state examinations, board exams, in English you can see out of 100, 20 marks bifurcated for comprehension passage. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tips to crack this kind of comprehension passage. And also, I would like to mention some of the misconception in connection with reading comprehension. Okay, so let's get started. Reading comprehension. The word comprehension means the ability to understand what you listen or what you read. It is an exercise which aims at improving or testing one's ability to understand a language. Alright, so comprehension definitely assess many skills of a learner, a language learner. So I will explain in detail about all those skills in coming slides. And before starting it, I would like to share some of the misconception regarding comprehension test. There are some misconceptions related to the way of answering the comprehension test. It is possible to understand the key idea of the paragraph by just reading the first and the last sentence. But this is not always correct. So we have a tendency that many candidates or students have a tendency to read only the beginning of the paragraph or at the end of the paragraph to understand the topic sentence, but that idea is not always correct. And reading the questions first will help to understand the paragraph better. Actually, it is not possible for a person to remember all the questions. Also, the questions are sometimes indirect in nature. The order of the question is not always in accordance with the progression of the paragraph. So that is most important thing. And don't think that the question will come in the chronological order and the question will be asked from the paragraph to paragraph. Never think that, because it may be some questions, definitely will ask in connection with the general idea of the passage or the theme of the passage. As I mentioned in the beginning, actually for attending the comprehension skill, you must have these skills. Number one, logical ability, the ability to infer, analytical ability, reasoning ability, ability to understand, and reading speed, vocabulary power. So in terms of vocabulary, definitely here many children are really suffering. The vocabulary is most important. You must learn more words and their meaning in your real life, then you can easily attempt all kind of comprehension passages. So now we are going to discuss the most important areas, the most important strategies to solve comprehension passage. Number one, definitely read the passage as fast as possible. Okay. Number two, get involved with the paragraph to understand it. Number three, underline important lines or parts of the passage to answer the questions. It will also help to understand the main idea of the passage or tone or mood of the author. So be careful, always remember that the timing of each passage and time calculation is most important while, spending or while attending this passage, because you must have to take minimum 5 or 10 minutes for completing one passage. If you are concentrating more time on or attending the passage, you cannot complete or you cannot attend all the questions from the question paper. So time constrained, it is really time constrained, so you need to plan accordingly. So when you read, what you have to do, underline, you just keep in your mind, underline the most important key events or key areas from the passage, underline it, and you can connect with the question if possible later. Next one, try to translate a complex line in an easy one in your own words and your own language. This will help you to analyze the main idea of the paragraph and seeking the cause and effects of the passage. So there are some children or students have a kind of confusion, and they might have some problem in understanding the passage. So you can just try to translate the passage into your own mother tongue, so that you can easily understand the passage and you can easily attempt the questions. Underline or mark the keywords, and these will help you to discover the logical connections in the passage and help in understanding it better. Try to understand some certain unfamiliar words by reading the line thoroughly. The theme of the line will make you understand the meaning of the words. Okay, we'll go for the next point. Determine the main idea, tone, or mood, or inferential reasoning, and other detail from the paragraph. Do not assume anything based on your personal belief. Okay, that is most important, and don't guess anything like, oh, it would be like that, it would be like this. So don't think in that way. The questions almost connected with the passage only and the theme related to the passage. So you should not think something else, and do not add anything from your creativity to the passage. Look back at the paragraph when in doubt. So if there is any doubt in that, definitely you have to go back and read once again the paragraph or passage. Read the questions and all the alternative provided and choose the most appropriate one. If you're first time on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for getting my latest video notification. Thank you very much. See you later.